China reopens its borders for tourism without quarantine. China has stopped putting inbound travelers in quarantine, even though COVID-19 cases have gone up all over the country. According to the state-owned China Global Television Network, the first passengers to arrive under the new restrictions arrived at airports in the southern cities of Guangzhou and Shenzhen soon after midnight on Sunday, CGTN. It was stated that 387 passengers on flights from Singapore and Toronto, Canada, were not subjected to COVID-19 testing upon arrival and were not required to spend 5 days of quarantine at centralized government facilities. Removing quarantine regulations symbolizes the end of China's rigid zero-COVID policy. Last month's unprecedented demonstrations against the restrictions prompted Beijing to dismantle its strict tactics of obligatory quarantines, arduous lockdowns, and periodic testing. However, the dramatic changes have exposed many of the country's 1.4 billion people to the virus for the first time, producing a surge of illnesses overflowing hospitals, depleting pharmaceutical shelves, and prompting huge queues to develop at crematoriums. The loosening of travel restrictions allows many Chinese to go overseas for the first time since the borders were sealed almost 3 years ago, without fear of being quarantined at official facilities upon their return. Concerns about Beijing's underrepresentation of infections and fatalities from the sickness and the possibility of introducing new and more severe coronavirus subvariants have prompted more than a dozen nations to impose obligatory COVID-19 testing on travelers from China. Beijing has deemed the restrictions intolerable.